Dominate your league. Defend your crown with Hosal King.
Because I love me some me.
Gabe Hernandez.
Here's a guy that is starting to figure the game out.
And Ray Fletcher.
Want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
They bring the heat, rankings, trades, and game-winning calls to rule your league. This is Watch the Throne Fantasy Football Podcast.
Yo, what up? Back for another episode of Watch the Throne Fantasy Football Podcast. Not the usual suspects. We're actually down to only two tonight.
Crazy.
Myself and Ray only.
At least
no
not,
Gabe.
It's not, at least not a solo pod.
At least not a solo pod.
Gabe will be happy about that.
Correct.
Yeah.
So Ray, how are you this week?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Doing good, yeah.
How was week 7 for fantasy?
Had a strong week.
Okay.
It was nice. I had one league that, a dynasty league that I'm rebuilding, let's say.
Okay.
So I'm not worried about that one. But the other leagues did pretty strong.
Is it the RSO league that we're in together?
No, I'm doing all right in that league.
Okay.
But it's a different dynasty league that not good situation. I tried saying I'm going to sell everybody, and then I got one poor offer for Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm like, y'all crazy. Nobody wants to make an offer.
And then that was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
And I didn't accept it because it wasn't good enough.
Yeah, dude. Gibbs in Dynasty is like the top person probably right now. Him and Bijan.
Yeah.
In Dynasty for sure.
All I really wanted was Tet McMillan and 2 first rounds. And that was too much for them.
Well, then you don't want Jahmyr.
And they don't.
Then you don't want Jahmyr. Mike 4 is here, per usual. What's up, Mike?
What's up, guys?
What's happening?
Good. I'm over fantasy football. I'm ready for next year, dude.
Already?
Ready for next year. Already. Yep.
Oh, man. Wait. Is Gabe here?
We got somebody that would fill in for him. Should we introduce?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Here we go. Here's Gabe's fill in for today.
It's Funko Pop Puka?
That's a good take. I like that. I agree. Yeah.
Well, that can't be Gabe then if it's a good take. Gabe, hopefully you get to feel him better. He's down and out with sickness, as I missed one earlier. You're the only one who hasn't missed with sickness this season.
Maybe. Yeah. That sounds right.
Way to
knock on wood. Yeah, knock on wood.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, knock on anything. Lot to get to this episode. News and notes, our usual starts and flex of the weekend, and then game blitz. I'm going to have to actually talk during game blitz, so we'll see how that works out.
Look at that.
Crazy. We'll get right into our news and notes.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story, and I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Cannonball. That was for you, Gabe. I know he was disappointed when Aaron didn't do it.
Nice one.
Yeah. I tried. I had to for him. Let's start with the Buccaneers. Bucky Irving out again. That offense, it's not as fluid without him. I mean, they have won without him, and Rachaad White has done okay.
He's had his moments.
Yeah, but I think Bucky really opens up a lot more of what they're trying to do. He's just more explosive than Rachaad at this point.
Yeah, he is. And they kind of build the offense around what they do with him, so that's a tough loss to be without him again.
Mike Evans, this one hurts, man. I was watching that was actually one game I was able to watch this past weekend, and because I believe it was a Sunday night game. I believe maybe it was Monday night. Yeah. It was Monday night, one of the Monday night games, and man, when he hit the ground, I was like, "Oh no, Mike! Oh no!" Like 5 times to the TV. Yeah. I wanted him to hear how sad I was. He's out for the year with a broken collarbone and a concussion on the same play. Did he get knocked out cold?
He got knocked out cold.
So imagine, oh man, imagine this
with a broken collarbone.
Yeah. Oh, are you kidding?
No idea how it happened.
Oh,
probably
brutal, dude. I mean, he could barely move. It was hard to watch.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray limited in practice Wednesday with that foot strain. Brissett has looked good in his 2 weeks absence. I don't know. Are they rushing Murray back?
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they need to.
No, let him take his time, get healthy.
Yeah, play a little more Battlefield 6.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah. Tyrod Taylor was supposedly going to start for the Jets.
Yeah.
After what the owner, you saw what the Jets owner said? Wow.
Man.
Yeah, we got to talk about the shots at the quarterbacks after. Let me finish this Tyrod Taylor note. Was supposedly set to start for the Jets, but now he's day-to-day with a knee injury in typical Tyrod Taylor fashion. He gets hurt when it's his time.
He's got to be paying people to do this. He doesn't want to play. He's like,
real.
I like it over here on the bench.
For real.
Doctor, shoot the lung up a little.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
You remember that? Oh, man, that was crazy.
Insane.
Yeah, that was crazy. What about what the owner, Woody Johnson, said?
Oh, my God. To talk about your starting quarterback in that manner.
As the owner.
Just insane. You're undercutting your whole product.
Yeah.
Like the product you're trying to sell to us consumers.
Yeah. He says, what was it? The quote was something like, well, if you look around the league and if you had a quarterback with a rating like ours has, their record would probably be pretty bad too, or something like that. And it's like, what? What?
Insane. He basically put their whole season on Justin Fields' shoulders and said, this is all your fault, dog.
Yep. Crazy.
Wow.
We'll stick to the quarterbacks taking strays this week, and we'll slide to the Mike McDaniel quote. Did you hear that one?
I don't know if I did.
So he was asked, all right, so we know you said Tua is going to be the starter again this week, but, what are your expectations? And he said, well, yeah, he's going to take the snaps. Tua is going to be the starting quarterback. My expectations are we don't throw 10 picks this week. On the podium, bro.
I did hear that. That's
At a
so
presser.
insane.
What?
I don't know if he survives the week, man.
We'll see. We're using him in that graphic that you'll see later for the starts and flex of the week. If he makes it another week, I don't have to change it.
No.
But what a shot. Tua went out on the podium last week and said some nonsensical stuff a little bit with, players being late to meetings and the upper all the way up to manager, like all the stuff he said.
It's a disaster.
It's gross there.
Yeah.
It's nasty there right now. I can't believe he's still their coach after what happened against the Browns.
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing down there. That's
Me either.
incredible.
Bajito ami.
It's entertaining.
It is entertaining. A.J. Brown did not practice today, Wednesday practice. Brock Purdy limited in practice again, like last week. Will he play? I've heard a lot of people saying expect him to not suit up this week again. Dude, they're winning with Mac.
Yeah.
If Mac can if Mac can keep winning and Brock can sit, that's good news for the Niners.
Absolutely. 1,000,000%. Get right. Just like you're not rushing Kyler back. You can not rush Brock back. He's the dude. He's still going to be the dude when he is ready to go. But, yeah, let him get right.
Yeah, and be fully healthy when he does come back. And, at that point, hopefully there's a playoff push happening for the Niners. So, although I still think the Seahawks are the best team in the NFC West. I said that before, and you're like, back off. But
it's tough to say because nobody's all healthy.
Right.
But the Seahawks do look damn
They're
good.
good,
bro.
right? Yeah,
They look
they're good. Ricky Pearsall, Lysol, did not practice today, Wednesday. Probably won't play again this week.
Probably not.
Yeah.
This might be the last week to get Kendrick Bourne in those lineups.
Yep. Aaron Jones has been reactivated, but listed as questionable. So I think it's still Jordan Mason's backfield this week. I don't think he'll play. If he does, it'll be probably a limited role.
Well, they're on a short week, and then they got the bye next week, so might just
sit him one more week.
Let them take the week.
Yep. Joe Alt, questionable to play for the Chargers. That's big news for the Chargers. They need some O-line help.
Yeah, I don't love that for Herbert.
Yeah, he's been out. Alt has been out, I believe.
Yeah.
So hopefully he comes back this week.
Right.
That's what the report said, that at least, which would be good news.
That would be good news, yes.
Bryce Young not expected to play week 8 with an ankle injury. Enter one young Andrew Dalton.
Love it.
Yeah, TCU's finest.
Yes.
Lamar Jackson limited on Wednesday, still questionable to play. Coming out of the bye, that's kind of wild.
I need him back in there, and I'm sure the Ravens do too.
They're 1-5.
Not looking at 6.
They had a week 7 bye, right? So they're coming off the bye. Everyone's like, oh, Lamar will be back for sure off the bye, 1-5. But if he's actually hurt that much, or where they're not going to bring him back after being 1-5, that's cause for concern for sure. I think this would be the 4th week he'd miss.
Yes.
So maybe they could have even put him on IR. Last bit of notes. I went out and got Isaiah Davis in almost every league that I could.
Yeah.
Because what did I say before the season started?
Yeah, he was going to be the guy.
Breece Hall's going to be traded.
Yep.
I thought Braylon Allen was going to be the guy. Braylon Allen, man. Get healthy, dog. I think Breece Hall is going to get traded, and a report came out, I believe today or yesterday. ESPN's Jeremy Fowler and Dan Graziano report that they expect the Jets to consider dealing veterans to acquire draft capital and probably will be active sellers. And they put in their article percentage of guys to be traded. Breece Hall at 35% for whatever that means.
Was he the highest?
I believe he was the highest.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
He's going to free agent offseason.
Uh-huh.
I think Breece gets moved, and Isaiah Davis is the next man up in the backfield for the Jets with no Braylon Allen.
That would make sense for the Jets to do that.
Yeah. So that's the last bit of news and notes. Do you have anything else that I missed?
No, but it feels like we just went through game blitz. We hit like every team with injuries, and that's brutal.
Yeah, we're flying. There's only two talking heads today, so I don't think it'll be. I don't have to be as long, or I don't have to be as short with my stuff, I suppose. So after the break, we will get to our starts and flex of the week.
Guys, if you've been enjoying Watch the Throne Fantasy Football Podcast as much as we've been recording it, we'd love your support. Just head over to thronefantasyfootball.com/listen and hit the support button. It's a simple way to help keep the show going, help the community grow, and you'll also get some cool extras like our weekly fantasy football newsletter and subscriber-only content. Think of it as joining the inner circle of Throne Nation. So if you're down to ride with us all season long, go to thronefantasyfootball.com/listen and click the support button at the top of the page.
All right, into our starts and flex of the week. Enter graphic with coach that might not be there next week.
We will be perfect in every aspect of the game. You drop a pass, you run a mile. You miss a blocking assignment, you run a mile. You fumble the football, and I will break my foot off in your John Brown hind parts. And then you will run a mile. Perfection. Let's go to work.
Man, that quote, I know it's a long soundbite, and we're talking about replacing it, but dude, I mean, every time I hear it, we get like a little amped up.
Let's go to work.
For real, man. Denzel, my guy.
Every time.
For real. Cortland Sutton is going to be my start of the week. He's facing, guess who? What defense do we always pick on for starts of the week?
That would be the Dallas Cowboys.
The Dallas Cowboys.
No,
defense.
Dude, it's the Alice. It's the Alice Cowboys. There's no D.
No D.
There's no D in Dallas.
I like it. Dallas, the Alice Cowboys. No D in Dallas. Wow, that's spoken like a true Cowboys fan.
Let's see what Gabe has to say about that, dude.
What do you got, Gabe?
I totally agree.
He likes it. He likes it. Classic Gabe. He likes Alice Cowboys. Man, I wonder if he really would like it.
That's a good question.
That's a really good. I have not. Did you just come up with that?
Never heard that one, dude?
No,
You've
dude.
Never heard that one.
No.
Okay.
Have you heard that one?
I'm not going to take credit for that one, but.
Yeah, no, take full credit. Neither Ray or I have heard it.
Oh, dude, we need a poll, dude. How many people want to watch this, man, have heard that before, man? Seriously.
Yeah.
Let
us know.
It's got to be a thing.
Let us know.
I'm not that
sure
smart to think of it like that, dude. Come on.
Let us know in the comments if you heard the Alice Cowboys. There's no D in Dallas. The only one that I ever hear is something about like not scoring or something. I don't know. There's a funny one out there. I can't think of it right now. Anyways, back to Cortland Sutton. He has had double-digit targets in 2 of his last 3. He's facing the Dallas Cowboys defense that is just getting torched every week, which is making for amazing fantasy football games and just amazing fun football to watch. I just think Cortland Sutton he's the alpha in Denver. He had 6 catches for 87 yards last week in a down game for Sutton. I could see him going over 100 and touchdown here easy.
Yeah, definitely. And don't panic if he does nothing in the first 3 quarters because he's got a whole another quarter where apparently Broncos do all their work in one period.
What a crazy.
That was the most insane amount of football I've ever seen.
33 points in the 4th quarter.
Just crazy. Bo, I checked my lineup early in the game. I had 3 points from Bo Nix. This is crazy. I'm going to lose. And then next thing you know, I won that game.
Right. He rushed in for 2, didn't he?
2 rushing touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns, all in the 4th quarter.
And going to the real football side really quick, the missed extra point by the Giants that allowed them to only be up 2 and have the Broncos get the ball back to, I mean, dude, the misfortune for Brian Dable is crazy.
It's pretty brutal, but like a close pal of ours, Mr. Pascal, always says, special teams wins ball games.
It does.
Special teams loses ball games.
It does.
Yeah.
It definitely does. Shout out, Mr. Eddie Pascal.
Yeah.
Wow. Seahawks finest now at this point.
Seahawks finest.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Best team in the NFC West. He's like, stop saying it.
You're
Al.
way
Stop
too
saying
excited about that.
I know I am. Right, who's your start of the week?
We're going to go down to Miami, and I know that's an odd choice because we were trashing Miami a little while ago, but we have one bright spot on the offense, and that's Devon. Achan. Their running back. He's been the lone good piece of offense in Miami. He almost against the Browns, they almost went over 100 yards, and that's a tough Browns defense this week going up against the Falcons, who allowed 201 total yards to Christian McCaffrey last week. Yeah. Right.
Yes, I think A-Chain is in for I never say his name right. I say A-Chain, A-Chon, I don't know the correct.
I'm pretty sure they're all acceptable at this point.
Okay.
I don't think there's a wrong way to say it.
Shout out DA.
Yeah. RB1. We'll just call him RB1
Yeah,
in Miami.
for sure.
And he truly is. Like, Ollie Gordon's getting no play. I think he had 5 touches maybe this past week. And Jalen Bry who is that?
Non-existent.
Does not exist anymore.
Right.
So it's all A-Chain, whatever you want.
Yep.
It's his backfield, and he's in for a big game, I think.
I like that for start of the week. He's in for a big game almost every week, it seems like, in Miami. He's the only guy.
Yeah.
My flex of the week is a guy I'm going to re-dip in the water here. I had him as the start of the week, I think, a week or two ago, maybe flex of the week again. Rico Dowdle for the Carolina Panthers. Last week with the return of Chuba Hubbard, a lot of questions in the air. What's it going to be? What's it going to look like? He actually had more carries than Chuba. 17 carries. Chuba, I believe, only had 13. He had 1 reception as well. So 18 opportunities, even with Chuba back. He is facing a Bills defense that is giving up 156.3 yards per game on the ground. Last time we saw the Bills, they had a bye last week, so 2 weeks ago. Last time we saw the Bills, they gave up 19 carries for 170 yards.
That's not good.
And 6 catches for 68 yards to Bijan Robinson. I'm not saying Rico Dowdle is Bijan, but, man, the Bills' defense has a lot of holes on the ground. And I think Dowdle and Chuba are both good flexes this week.
I think they can both eat this week, but yeah, you're right. Dowdle's, I think, taking the job, or at least while Chuba's getting back to full speed, gonna get the primary duties for a little bit. So I think it's a great spot to play Rico.
Both,
and
but
Chuba,
yeah, for sure. Who's your flex of the week? Probably the best picture that we've had for flex of the week on the year.
We're getting a little wild with it. This one is someone some of y'all probably didn't know existed 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But Baker Mayfield needs his target, so we're going to Tampa with Tez Johnson last week after
Mike 4.
That's pretty cool.
This is the best graphic I've ever seen, dude. His eyes are wide open. It's great.
That's pretty. Well, you got to see where you're landing, right? Like that. I wouldn't do it with my eyes closed either.
Right.
So, but I can't do that. Anyway, last week after Mike Evans goes down, he had 9 targets. In that game, he had 9 targets. Caught 4 from 58 yards and a touchdown. He's got some speed. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to have to step up. They're running out of options. I think Godwin and Jalen McMillan are both probably another week or 2 at least from coming back. So it's likely going to be Ibuka and Tez.
And Cade.
We do love some Cade.
Cade is showing back up. Dude, Tez looks fast and quick. He's got that first step speed is insane.
Yeah.
He's twitchy. Like he might be a dude.
He might be
a dude.
You see him doing backflips and stuff?
Right.
Yeah.
He might be a dude. It's going to be fun to watch. We'll let Gabe give his start and flexes of the week. Gabe, what are your starts and flexes of the week?
Yeah, my buddy Gabe, he said Brees Hall for the start and Mondale Robinson for the flex.
Thank you, Puka. Small voice Puka.
Well done.
Brees Hall, the start of the week. Mike Ford can't hold it in. Ray was looking at me like, are you really doing that? Brees Hall start of the week, and Wandale Robinson flex of the week. Wandale's been kind of the dude since Neighbor's been down, and Dart's targeting him a lot.
Ooh, speaking of, after we just started, I got a trade offer for Wandale.
Oh, okay,
Can we look at it?
Yeah, pop it in real quick.
It is David Njoku for Wandale.
No, dude, what the? Why did that person even send it? You have Wandale?
Yes.
What the?
I have my tight end's on a bye week, so I think he's trying to see
Njoku
if I'm a sucker.
Might not even play this week due to injury.
Yeah. Well, he first tried to trade me Barner for Wandale, and I was like,
okay, dude, this
Barner's
guy,
on bye, dude.
What is happening?
So, yep, okay.
Decline. Yep. Are you sure you want to decline? Yes.
Yeah.
For sure. Wow. What?
Yeah.
That's like, listen, when I do start trade offers, I do start low ball.
Sure.
And I'm like, the owners are like, are you kidding me, bro? I'm like, I just wanted to show you who I was interested in.
Yeah.
That's it. You see my team. If you see a match, send it and
Let's
we'll
make
work.
some.
Yeah.
Yep.
But usually I offend people much like that.
It happens.
So, yeah,
it happens. It's
sure.
okay. I'm not offended. Thank you for the offer.
I'm supposed to get a beer tomorrow night with a league mate who has been trying to trade CMC, but he's been trying to get CD for him. And now he's going to try to smooth talk me over a brew tomorrow. And he better buy the beer if he wants me to even consider.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll see.
That's the price of the conversation is the beers.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I get it.
Dude, I'd buy you a beer for CD Lamb, dude, all day.
That's what I'm
I'd
saying.
buy you 3 beers for CD Lamb, dude.
Oh, man. We got a bidding war.
Do you have Christian McCaffrey with those beers?
I don't, but I'm just saying.
All right. Okay.
He might have to go for the 6-pack.
Right, for sure. All right, that was starts and flex of the week. On the other side of this break, we will get into our game blitz.
If you've been enjoying Watch the Throne Fantasy Football Podcast, we would love your support. Just head over to thronefantasyfootball.com/listen and hit the support button. It's a simple way to help keep the show going, and you'll also get some cool extras like our weekly fantasy football newsletter and subscriber-only content. Think of it as joining the inner circle of Throne Nation. So if you're down to ride with us all season long, go to thronefantasyfootball.com/listen and click the support button at the top of the page.
All right, now into our game blitz. I'm going to be a little less stressed or maybe more stressed because I actually have to talk this time, but we'll start with our Thursday Night Football when we get back from our game blitz graphic.
I feel the need for speed. Ow!
Last week I said Gabe still hasn't seen that movie. He corrected that in the comments and said, I saw it one time when I was 8. So.
And I replied, I saw it twice in the past year. I'm like, what are you doing, guy? What are you doing?
Dude, every 4th of July.
Yeah.
Every 4th of July.
Yeah.
It's on.
Also, really quick, before we really get going in the game blitz, we did have a winner from last week for the $20 gift card that Gabe has to get for the person that knew what BPG stood for.
What did it stand for? I didn't.
It stands for Big Papa Gabe, and someone in the comments guessed it.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I love it when you call me Big Papa.
So I think it was Ryan, not the Ryan that we all know, but a different Ryan that guessed it correct. So he's getting a $20 gift card to his choice. I don't know
wonder what he's gonna choose.
I know, me too. Knowing that, Ryan, probably to
Arby's.
to a Thrive or like a
Okay.
yeah. I didn't want to give away maybe exactly what that was, but yeah.
I got you.
All right, let's start with Thursday Night Football. The Minnesota Vikings at the Los Angeles Chargers. We just talked about Aaron Jones and Joe Alt. Take it away, Ray.
Yeah, I think it's still going to be Jordan Mason's backfield, at least for this week, being that it's a short week. Even if Jones does suit up, the majority of the carries are probably going to go to Jordan Mason. And the Chargers have struggled against the run, so I do like Jordan Mason in this spot. Krosky, Merritt, A-Chain, and Jonathan Taylor all had multiple touchdowns against this Chargers defense.
How about the tight end for the Chargers?
Yo, Aronde Gadsden. He's been stepping up. I think he might be a start consideration at this point, especially with all the bye weeks and injuries we got going on.
He has had, in his last 2 games, Aronde Gadsden II, 8 targets and 9 targets, 68 yards, no touchdowns 2 weeks ago, 164 yards and a touchdown last week.
Have yourself a game.
I mean, we know that Quentin Johnson hasn't been fully healthy. Keenan Allen has kind of disappeared a little bit. Is Gadsden really that guy?
He might be.
He opened the season with 7 targets as well. So he's definitely finding a role, and he's athletic.
Yeah.
Very athletic. 6'5", 236 pounds, 22 years old.
They just got so many weapons.
That's kind of crazy. Good for Justin
Airbear.
Next game, oh, man. We have no international game. Thank you.
It's like the first since week 1, right?
Thank you. It feels like it, dude. I think it is.
How many Monday night games do we have?
1.
One.
It's a normal week.
Dude.
I know. It's a normal week.
It was like 12 o'clock and the Seahawks are still playing. It's like, dude.
That was wild.
Miami Dolphins at the Atlanta Falcons. I'll start this one off. Bijan Robinson. He's going to torch the Dolphins' rush defense.
So you're saying he's that dude?
He's absolutely incredible, but the Dolphins' rush defense, as we know, is just horrendous. They give up 159.3 on the ground, the league's worst rush defense. Bijan Robinson is an absolute animal. I think Tyler Algier, also worth the play. Drake London, Kyle Pitts, all those guys.
Algier is a touchdown sniper at this point. They're giving him the ball in the red zone, so that's definitely a start candidate just based off his touchdowns. Fun fact about Tua, only Geno and Jake Browning have a higher interception rate than Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua, man, what happened, bud?
Pretty brutal. And 205 yards or less passing for Tua in 5 of his last 7 games.
Man, dude. I know Tyreek Hill is out. Waddle had a good couple week run, but I think he's kind of fallen back to earth a little bit. Anyone else on the Miami side besides A-Chain?
No.
I think Waller's out again this week.
Yeah. Brutal. Wow. He actually was looking nice.
I know he was. I hate it. New York Jets at the Cincinnati Bengals. In a game where it might be Justin Fields, it might be Tyrod Taylor, it's definitely Joe Flacco. What do you got, Ray?
I think it's Tyrod Taylor probably this week. I think it'll be a heavy run game for the Jets. Breece Hall is probably a good start. Gabe would have told everybody. If Garrett Wilson plays, I think you might be able to start him, but he might miss as well. I don't know. Jamar Chase, absolutely goated. I mean, my goodness.
Yeah.
Uncle Joe is just feeding him. Feeding him.
For real. He's smart. Joe gets it.
Smart, man. How come Jake Browning couldn't figure that out?
I don't know. You know what's crazy is the Bengals offensive line seems to be protecting for Joe, or Joe just gets it out in like 1.5.
Joe gets it out incredibly quick. 45 attempts and 47 attempts his past 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he had that many attempts 2 weeks ago. Wow.
And Sauce is in concussion protocol, so if he's
Jamar.
down, Jamar and Higgins are both.
Are we feeling good about Chase Brown? Is he back?
I struggle with Chase Brown.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because the O-line's still not great.
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns at the New England Patriots. I'll start us off on this one. Drake May is in the Patriots record books.
Yeah.
He has a record over Tom Brady for the greatest, most efficient passing game in the New England Patriots franchise history. He was 25 of 27. I don't want to misquote that, but
91.3%.
91.3%, which surpassed Tom Brady, who I think was at like 89%.
Which is still stupid.
Correct.
That's a dumb number.
Travion Henderson is a forgotten man, a hurt man. It was his birthday today or yesterday, and everyone on social media, when they saw the happy birthday Travion Henderson tweet from the Patriots, was like, give him the ball. You guys are dumb. Why are you doing this? Anyways, Mike Vrabel doesn't care about that. Ramondre is kind of the guy. On the other side of the ball, Cleveland, I don't know. You got anything for us?
Quinshon Judkins.
Yeah.
But be careful because the pass defense is actually pretty strong against the run. They've only been allowing 59 yards per game. So that's tough, but he can get a touchdown in there. To go back to Drake May, 6 completions on 7 attempts on throws, 10 or more yards.
Hell yeah.
It's nice. League high, 69%.
Nice.
Nice.
What's the percent?
69.
Nice.
Nice.
Giants at the Eagles. Didn't we just play this game?
Feels like it, yeah.
Yeah, Philly at New York 2 weeks ago. Ray, take it away.
A.J. Brown finally getting involved. If he can suit up this week, I like him here. 12.1 fantasy points over the past 3 games and a season high 24 points last week. So that's nice. Cam Skattebo, start him and don't worry about it. This man is a psychopath. Did you see him drop his shoulder in the end zone?
Yeah.
You already scored, my guy,
Yep.
and he's still looking for contact.
Yep.
He has a 42% touch share over the past 4 weeks.
Wow.
19.2 points per game for him.
Wow.
Insane.
And he had 3 rushing touchdowns when they just played 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
And Jackson Dart is exciting, and he's a fantasy football starting quarterback.
I've got to stop finding reason. I keep trying to put someone else in. I need to just play Jackson.
So I have him in a league where I have Sam Darnold. I play Darnold every week over him. He outscored Darnold this week. I think he just missed outscoring Darnold by 2 points last week, and Darnold is having a great fantasy season. So Dart, I think, is a start. Other side of the ball really quick. We have to touch on the Eagles a little bit more. Saquon Barkley, are we panicking?
Maybe.
Right.
Maybe a little.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel a panic. I took him in the first round in a draft, and do you trade him? What's his value at this point? He's really worrisome, that Eagles run game.
Yeah, it's definitely worrisome. If you can find some value, you can consider it. But at this point, you might just hold on and hope he bounces back, because
it's a tough, with a guy like that.
Yeah,
it's a really tough scenario that you're in. It's, what Saquon can be, and what he should be, and what he just was last year. It's hard to let go of someone like that, because what happens if week 10 to 17?
Well, I mean, but it was kind of built into his draft price this year, right? He started off high and started falling down the board to the back end of the first round. So I think people,
because of age and usage and all the things.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Bills at the Panthers. I believe it's my turn to take this away. I know we talked about Rico Dowdle as the flex of the week for me. I think it's going to be run, and run some more with Andy Dalton. I do think that the Bills do have to respect the pass game, though, with Dalton in there. So we'll clear up some of those running lanes for both Chuba and Rico. I think McMillan, is he healthy? McMillan's healthy?
Yes.
Okay. I think he's going to have a decent game again with Andy Dalton throwing it. I think he'll probably score another touchdown.
Yeah.
Buffalo. Here's my concern with this game. Buffalo is a 7.5-point favorite. They have lost 2 in a row and went into the bye. They might be really pissed.
Yeah.
They might go in and actually smack the Panthers, which would be good for Tet. And I think Rico's the passing down back potentially.
Yeah.
But I think that they could just dismantle the Panthers team.
It's very possible. Check this stat out for Josh Allen. 76% completion percentage with a clean pocket.
Okay.
9 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Wow. Do the Panthers have a good pass rush?
Not that good.
Okay. I got to admit, I don't really watch the Panthers play football. You know what I mean? No one really goes out of the way to watch the Panthers.
They have allowed QB1 numbers to Drake May, Tua, and Dak.
Yeah.
So Tua's one good week
was
against this
the
defense.
Panthers. Okay. Yeah, Josh Allen might ball out.
He might.
Yep, James Cook, obviously get him in.
Start him.
Yeah. Chicago at the hapless Baltimore Ravens, or should I say Altimore, because there's no B in never mind.
I don't know if that plays
here. Sorry.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
I wanted to give you a reason to use it this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure you did.
Sure, buddy. Sure.
All right, take it away. Bears at the Ravens.
Man, this Bears defense can actually play some defense. They've forced some turnovers, so it's tough. If Lamar is back, obviously, you want to get him in your lineup. We don't know if he's going to be back or not. With Lamar Jackson, 27% of the Ravens plays gain 10 or more yards.
With him,
first in the league. Without Lamar, that number goes down to 14.9%, which is 31st in the league.
Wow. Well, and also the Ravens defense is one of the worst this year.
Yeah, they haven't been good.
They give up 380.8 total yards per game. The Bears offense is starting to figure things out. I know Caleb had a pretty down week last week, but DeAndre Swift, as soon as I trade him, just goes insane.
Yeah. Tough move there.
Yeah, and I think they've figured out the run game. Even Kyle Mananga. Yeah, even him. He is doing well in that backfield as well, so I think.
Swift's dealing with something, so he might not suit up, and if that's the case, yeah, Mananga might have a big week. I also think if you believe in Rome like I do, right now is the perfect time to trade for him because he might go off this week.
He's a good buy low. He has had a couple. Last week was not good, right?
Yeah. But he's been getting the targets. He's just not been converting. I think they're going to figure it out. It's a good spot to buy him if you.
I'm a Rome believer for sure.
If you're a believer.
14 for 108, 19 for 124. DeAndre Swift's last 2 rushing games. Whew.
Yeah, I think he's dealing with like a knee or hip or something. So.
Insane. Yeah, let's see. Can I find anything? No, of course not, because ESPN's website is not great. Shout out ESPN. Yeah, I can't find anything. All right. Next game, we have the 49ers at the Houston Texans with Mac Jones at the helm. Texans defense pretty darn good.
They are good.
Yeah, pretty darn good. Their offense not good. Not darn good.
No.
Niners defense with injuries still great. Robert Saleh is a cheat code on the defensive side for the Niners. It's awesome.
Best free agent signing per
George Kittle. Yeah, very smart. Also, George Kittle, funny quotes after the game where he said, "I'm sorry to all my fantasy managers and sports bettors out there."
We forgive you, George. But
do we?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
But this week, I do think George Kittle bounces back and gets back in there. I don't think he had any targets at all.
Wild.
I think they force feed him a little this week.
Yeah, I think they have to, right? I mean, you can't just ignore your guy like that.
No. I mean, he does everything so well. You gotta reward the man.
Woody Marks again showed up last week. That's a weird backfield right now. It's a tough one to judge. Woody Marks, slot him in your flex if you need. You know, there's 6 teams on bye this week.
Yeah.
And hope that he does what he did last week and not what he did 2 weeks ago.
Can't figure it out.
Please. I took all the time on that one.
Nico and Kirk might both be down. So are we finally get to see some Jaden Higgins?
I hope, man. I hope. Noel has been the better rookie receiver.
But even he had, one catch?
No, last week he did pretty well. Let me pull him up. I
saw the deep play he had. I don't know what else he did.
Jalen Noel last week did 4 catches, 77 yards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Majority of that on one.
How many was targeted? What was his target?
7.
Okay.
All right. But let's get Jaden Higgins out
I
there,
know,
man.
Please. Higgins only had 3 targets. Brutal.
I'm secretly wishing for some Dalton Schultz, some love right there. Dude.
Schultz went nuts last week.
I got a Laporta on bye. So
yep. It's 6 teams on bye: Detroit, Las Vegas, L.A. Rams, Cardinals, Seattle, and Jacksonville. There's some good fantasy players sitting on bye this week.
Raiders need that bye.
I mean, Travis Hunter, dude, he's out.
Yeah, that's tough.
Had a good week. Yeah, dude, the Raiders. Oh my goodness. Remember last week I said Chiefs at Raiders during Game Blitz. I said blowout incoming, and Gabe was like, boy, it was.
Yeah, you nailed it.
First quarter was done, dude. It
was awful.
It was so bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
They were taking knees with like 3 minutes
Yeah, I
left.
saw that, dude.
Yeah, it was a mercy killing out there. A mercy killing. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the New Orleans Saints. Ray, lead us off.
Man, we talked about a little bit earlier, Mike Evans. Hate to see him go down. Baker's been so good. They've got a good chemistry, and the Saints are not great. 28th in passing points allowed per attempt. But who are we throwing to? Sterling, Shepard, maybe? Tez? Got to be Tez, right? Cade last week, 7 for 65, 9 targets.
Yeah.
So excited about that.
The week prior also had a good week. It's, Agbuka didn't look fully healthy this last game.
It's a hammy. I don't know how.
Right. And he didn't miss any time. So he came back. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully he can stay healthy.
Yeah.
That was me. That was me knocking the mic for. My bad. On the Saints side of the ball, Alvin Kamara dealing with some issues. Kendre Miller out for the year. ACL.
Brutal loss.
He was looking good.
I just traded him.
Did you? Traded him away?
Remember I asked about this trade?
Yeah. Good for you.
Brutal.
Good for you.
Sorry, man.
Kendrick Miller is a talented football player. It sucks to see him get hurt.
It does.
Year in and year out.
Every year.
I know.
Do you know the Saints trailed for 88.6% of their offensive snaps this year?
Wow. Oh, wow. That's a nugget. 88.6% of their offensive snaps the Saints have trailed.
They've been losing the game.
Holy guacamole. Dallas Cowboys at the Denver Broncos. I think it's me.
Yes.
CeeDee Lamb is going to be shadowed by Patrick Surtain II, PS2 for short. Everyone's scared when that happens. And he does a great job of shutting down the main guys. This might be a George Pickens. I mean, George has been going off anyways.
When's it not George Pickens?
But I mean, with Lamb having Surtain, I think it's going to be a lot of Pickens.
Ferguson? Ferguson too.
Yeah, Ferguson, of course. I don't think Lamb doesn't get anything, but that's a great cornerback. And then Sutton, my start of the weekend, Sals.
Well, there you go. Start of the week. Check this out. Did you know Dak has gone 4 straight games with 3 passing touchdowns and 0 interceptions over that period? That's insane. Dak's been playing well. Lamb, Pickens. Bo Nix. Did you know his 35.6 fantasy points in the fourth quarter was the most of any fourth quarter since the year 2000?
Wow.
Yeah.
One more time on that?
35.6 fantasy points in the fourth quarter was the most of any fourth quarter since the 2000s.
Who did that?
Bo Nix.
Wow.
Bo Nix with his 174 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns, and 2 two-point conversions.
He had 35.6 points in one quarter?
In the fourth quarter.
He had
points.
single-digit points going into the fourth quarter, bro, and then went off for 4.
So if he played that way the entire game, he would have projected for 140
million. He would have broke fantasy football. It would have been done. It would have been cooked. Nobody would play anymore.
Wow.
Dude, I was looking for the MVP button when he mentioned Dak, dude. We don't have an MVP chant, dude, on that. So
we
got to get that.
I believe he's down to 20-1 in the odds for MVP.
I don't care what you say. He's playing amazing.
He is.
Dude.
Balling.
Amazing.
He is. They won't give a team that isn't going to be, like, if they miss the playoffs, obviously they won't give it to
if Dallas,
them,
if they just stop 1 or 2 times,
I know
their offense can just go, like, so it's our offensive line looks pretty good right now, too, as well. That run, dude.
If only
the offense is awesome.
If only they had like an elite pass rusher or something.
It's not even the pass rusher, dude.
Maybe someone
our secondary
Micah Parsons or something.
It's so bad.
I will say there was a report, a lot of people saying they're closing in on getting Max Crosby. A lot of people. There's a lot of reports out there saying it. There was a couple credible sources too, like decent.
Cowboys are getting Max.
Cowboys are getting close to getting Max
I know,
Crosby.
it sounds like weird.
And then, and then Max Crosby supposedly followed Dak, Ferguson, all the Cowboys guys. But then the Raiders met with Max and said, hey, we have no intention to deal you. So
you think he lasers the tattoo off?
I know, dude. Could you imagine? Like he's sold out to the Raiders. He has the shield, the Raiders shield tatted on his arm.
Yeah.
I don't think he leaves. But Tennessee at the Indianapolis Colts. Man, how good are the Colts?
Elite.
Yeah, I'll let you start, Ray.
They've led the game for 55% of their offensive snaps. So they've been
opposite of the Saints.
Yeah. And the Titans have been really bad. Danny Dimes, QB1, he's a start. Big game for John. I don't know what you want me to say. They're all gonna eat against
nuts.
this
Tyler Warren
defense.
Yeah.
Tyler Warren's elite, absolute stud.
Yep.
Cam Ward has not finished higher than QB22 this season.
Tough.
Not once.
Tough.
He got his season high points though. 12 against this Colts team earlier in the season. So
okay, I don't know what to do with the backfield. Tony Pollard, Tyjae Spears. It's just a mess. The whole team is a mess. It's unfortunate. They fired their coach.
Yep.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, start all your Colts. The Colts are
pick the Colts in Survivor.
We're talking MVP. I mean, Daniel Jones could be potentially even a guy to consider.
Comeback player. He could be a comeback player there.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor.
He could be
MVP. Shane Steichen, definitely the front runner for Coach of the Year at this point. I would say. The Colts. What do you do? They're great.
I got a question for you guys. How many rush TDs do you think the Colts have
on offense
this week?
At total.
I'm gonna say 14.
Yeah, I was gonna say right around there, 15.
They have 16.
Ooh,
hey.
16.
Jonathan Taylor has 3. How am I trying to say it? He has had 2 games where he had 3 rushing touchdowns, so that was already 6 in my head.
He'll probably get 3 more this
I know
Closest
Danny
one
Dimes had a
next
game
is
where he
the,
did 2 quarterback sneaks on a game when I had anytime touchdown Jonathan Taylor.
The next closest one is the Lions. They have 10.
Yeah, wow. That's a lot.
They've
That's
also
a big
got
difference.
the fewest punts in the league, too.
The Colts?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Didn't they go like the first 2 games without a punt?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Dude
Wow.
is raking in the money, whoever their punter is. He got to do nothing.
Right. Sorry, Danny Dimes, for all the slander that we all gave you the last few years in New York.
The
What's
last
their
whole career.
I got another one for you. What's their completion rate on offense?
You're looking for a percentage, right?
Yep.
I'll say
68.
I was going to say 65.
It's 70.5.
Wow. Damn, man.
These guys are good, dude. That's scary.
Good.
Wow. They're really good. Is that the highest completion rate?
It is. Cowboys are 71.
Yep, Dak.
That's why he pulled up
New
that
England.
one.
No, New England and Detroit are at 75 too as well.
Yeah.
Those are the top right there.
Drake.
Yeah.
All right, 2 games left. Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football. Green Bay Packers at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jalen Warren went off. I don't think you start the clock. Start the clock. Sorry. I don't think he does it again this week against Green Bay. No. I do think that he can get off on receiving out of the backfield. I'm just not sure that he'll be able to run against this Green Bay rush defense. I know they were really good to start the year. I'm about to check on that for Green Bay. But I also think DK, Packers only give up 76.5 yards per game on the ground. Second best rush defense in the league. I think that Kenneth Gainwell, you don't got to play him anymore.
No.
Pat French Fries showed up again.
Dude,
Patty
what a game.
Freiermuth. I'm so happy to see him back. I don't know why they've been trying to force feed Darnell Washington. Jonnu Smith has been a non-impactful player this year.
Called that one.
Bring back Patty French Fries, man. All he does is put up, good football games.
Yeah. He's been nice. I think DK has some potential for a nice game here.
How about the Packers side of the ball?
Packers side of the ball, let's see. What do we think of Josh Jacobs' situation? He's been dealing with some stuff.
Yeah, calf, and he was sick last week. He played through the calf injury last week. I think he'll play through it again. He does this every year.
Yeah.
Feels like,
Yeah.
I got an ankle, coach. I got a calf. And then he just goes out there and he plays.
Yeah.
And then he just doesn't practice.
That's a smart move.
I see your game, Josh.
Yeah.
I see your game.
Business decisions.
Yeah, man. I don't practice for this either.
Clearly.
Matthew Tucker Craft.
Oh, I love Tucker.
Tucker Craft is an automatic start every week. I think Matthew Golden. I don't know what he did last week.
This is probably a good spot for Golden.
Yeah, so I think you can put your Packers in that you normally would want to. Last game, welcome back Kansas City Chiefs, dude. Are you kidding me? Washington at Kansas City and Arrowhead, Monday Night Football. Jaden Daniels might not play.
Welcome back Marcus Mariota.
Biggest spread of the week, -12.5 Kansas City.
Yeah.
I think Patrick Mahomes, I said it. I'm saying it every week now. I'm sorry, Patrick. He shut me up real good. He was one of my jokers in our royalty or joker. So he has shut me up completely, and I'm fully back on the Chiefs offense. I think Rashee Rice back, Worthy, all these guys. Kelsey, they're doing great.
Yeah, I said a few weeks back that he wasn't fantasy relevant anymore, and I was wrong. Once he got his weapons back, he needs some weapons. He can't do it with
it makes sense.
Nobody's. Yeah, it makes sense. Rashee Rice, two touchdowns in his game back. What a game. That was incredible, and it felt like they were designing a lot of plays just for Rashee. Like, let's get him the ball. And I think that's probably the right move. Commanders, tough situation if Jaden Daniels is out. You got Mariota, who has played well.
He has.
But that definitely hurts, especially if McLaurin is to still miss.
Don't look that up really quick.
Don't love that.
I know Bill hasn't been doing as well as he should. He had 2 good matchups and didn't do as well. Scary Terry. Head coach said Tuesday McLaurin is on track to practice this week as of Tuesday, so yesterday.
That's not saying nothing.
Mike Ford did have a small little take on this game before we went on air. What was your small little take for this Chiefs Commanders? You remember?
Oh, I like Pacheco.
He liked Pacheco this week for a flex.
I think the last couple of weeks he's been coming around, so
he's running better. They're giving him more rushing attempts for sure.
They are.
They give it to Kareem Hunt around the goal line, which is frustrating because Pacheco is a short yardage type of dude.
I needed a Kareem Hunt touchdown last week, and then he got hurt and missed
Is
a lot
Hunt
of the game.
actually is Hunt back or is he out this
came
week?
back. He came back and played for a little bit. So,
Till
but every third down, dude, like he comes in and he was like 17 for 17 on third downs, and then they stopped him once or twice, but they love him on short yardage. So
yeah, he only had 4 carries for 18 yards last week. Did 31. The starters didn't play the fourth quarter, right?
Yeah, no.
Ridiculous. They're kneeling it down. That's insane.
Gardner
Who's that rookie?
Rashard Smith.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, people are starting to like him. He's like Jerick McKinnon light. But I think that one of those two guys we were talking about needs to actually get hurt. He had that many attempts last week because it was a blowout. And this game could be a blowout again, but it's hard to like slot a guy into your roster and be like, okay, man, I'm going to put you in, and I hope that your team is winning by 30 in the fourth quarter.
That'd be
like
tough.
That's just tough. You can't bank on that. Fantasy's hard enough already. Don't make it harder on yourselves than you have to. Into week 8 we go.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I get to watch football this weekend.
All right.
I missed it last week. Shout out Aussie Rules Football. I don't know if you've seen that game.
No.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's a mixture of our football, soccer, rugby, lacrosse. It is intense. They are insane. It's guys and girls, not co-ed. They're out there with no pads on. You can advance the ball by kicking it or punching it with your fist. You can tackle each other padless. You get into rugby scrums. The ref has to break you up, and then they throw up a jump ball like in basketball. So it's basketball as well. It's insane. It's awesome.
Sounds awesome.
It was a lot of fun. It was organized chaos.
I've seen basketball.
It's exactly the same. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Wrong movie.
Close enough.
Until next week, we'll see you again. Good luck this week in week 8.
Peace.
Dominate your league. Defend your crown with Hosal King.
Because I love me.
Gabe Hernandez.
Here's a guy that is starting to figure the game out.
And Ray Fletcher.
Want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
They bring the heat, rankings, trades, and game-winning calls to rule your league. This is Watch the Throne Fantasy Football Podcast.